I have no memory of the light. I debuted in a world of darkness and sounds. My producer came to me with my PR line before he knew this. So silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others.
But this is a murder trial.
I apologize. It's part of my contract, you see. I was to keep my blindness secret no matter what. Music is everything for me. I never imagined something like this would.
She told us the truth in the beginning, when she said she saw nothing.
Very well. Does the defence have anything to add?
I'd like to cross-examine.
But what's there left to ask?
There's one thing in her testimony that bothered me.
Perhaps it's best we let you get it out your system. Someday you'll come to understand the importance of thinking for yourself.
Very well, the defence may proceed. However, be aware this court will not tolerate any questions deemed too stressful to the witness.
Okay. There was only one part that bothered me. Let me just ask about that and I'll be happy. When you say your staff, do you include Mr. Latraus?
Of course, he's my manager.
So he knew. And that's what's been bugging me.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice?
I believe I know what's bothering our young defence attorney. You're thinking that you discovered the body, yeah?
Is he right, Apollo?
Yes, I was. Mr. Latraus told me to ask the witness and he named you. Why did he do that? He knew you were blind.
I don't know.
What did I just say? You need to learn to think for yourself. Meaning what? There is no mystery here if you caught everything he said. Figure his last words once more.
The witness siren? We've heard them many times along with your little play acting by our defence.
I remember them well myself. That statement is not what I refer. I mean what he said before that.
Before? What came before?
That's right, he tried to tell you. When he said, can't see, he wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about the witness.
I see.
Too bad the defense did not. Veil her forehead. Try relaxing and looking at the facts next time.
Order! Order!
To call him as earlier testimony.
But she couldn't have heard those gunshots. I thought we proved that.
That is not the most important point here. The moment he first shot, Mr. Latraus witnessed her through the window. Why else would he have named her as a witness?
But I really did hear them. 2 gunshots on the man's voice.
Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible. The window was closed. only van a simulation, of course.
But so clear. If I hear the voice again, I would know it in an instant.
Your Honour, what is it, bailiff? Can't you see we're in a session here? We have the results back from the investigation. The investigation?
Oh, the Interpol number Mr. Latos left us.
Well, let's hear it. We'll continue this cross-examination afterward. Detective Crescend, your report, please.
I asked Interpol about the number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing. Quick look as eyes, Dan.
Well, tell us about the number. Is the defendant a secret agent?
IPXX 314206.
The agent registered under that number was Romain Letus.
What?
Saw that coming. Our undercover Interpol agent was Mr. Letus himself. He was apparently in the middle of an operation. So when he wrote those letters,
He was trying to tell us his own identity, and a cautious killer tried to wipe them away.
Mr. Latos was an undercover Interpol agent? So him being Lemuel's manager was a...
Was a cover, most likely. There's one other important detail I found. What out of it? It concerns the .45 caliber revolver, the murder weapon. Apparently it belonged to Romain Letus. He had an Interpol permit to carry firearms, and the registration number on the revolver matched. So the victim was killed with his own weapon, which makes sense. It's hard to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent with such a large revolver.
so the victim was an Interpol agent or undercover cop. I wonder how that ties into everything.
It's got to tie in somehow, you think?
Yeah, somehow.
Thanks for looking into that to us, Detective Crescend. It's a great help.
Oh, no problem at all, Your Honour. I'll be heading out.
Wait,
Lamimore, is something the matter?
that voice just now.
Darren?
Mr. Darren, is it? It was him. I'm sure of it.
It was him?
You aren't saying...
The voice I heard talking to Mr. Latos when I heard the gunshot fired. It was him. It was Mr. Darren.
Is this some kind of joke?
What?
No way.
The courtroom found in such a chaotic state the trial had to be suspended temporarily. I'd never seen that happen before. Of course, it's not every day you get an accusation like that one. Lamimore, fingering Darren Crescend, not only as the guitarist, as a detective. Could it really have been his voice Lamimore heard? Things are changing fast, frankly. I wish I could keep up with it.
Hey, no one bring out now. Hey, Apollo.
What?
Well, you know, actually nothing. I mean, something, or maybe not.
Out with it. The suspense is giving me an ulcer.
You know the trial today? I was thinking, if you gave it a score, what score would you give it?
Score? I guess it would, maybe... Well... I'm just as bad as you.
See, it's so vague.
Clearly. Matchy avoided a guilty verdict, which is something. Though I can't say I'm any less confused about the case. And the victim, Mr. Latos, who would have guessed he was actually an undercover Interpol agent. What a mess. We don't have any idea what he was investigating.
True, but we do know who shot him now. Amar told the whole court. It's another mystery, Apollo. I love mysteries.
I don't. Speaking of mysteries, what's Mr. Wright up to? I wouldn't mind asking his opinion.
Now you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy around.
What, is he some kind of stray, just wanders in and out at will?
I wouldn't say that, but he has been going out a lot. Some top secret mission, he said.
Top secret?
Anyway, you can't just rely on him to save the day. You've got me to help you. We'll be fine.
Fine. Right. Well, time's a wasting, as they say. Let's investigate.
That's the spirit. Matchy may not be guilty, but he's still a suspect. We don't have any decisive evidence.
Yeah, but only someone as small as him could have gotten out of the room.
Right, the air vent.
And he lied.
Lied?
Matchy Tabay can see.
Ah, Matchy.
Speak of the devil.
He looks like he's doing okay.
I forget. Why we come here? It's not like we can talk to him or anything.
Words are overrated. Feelings are what matter, Apollo.
It's kind of hard to build a court case on feelings. But since we're here anyway, might as well get what I want to say off my chest.
If you need someone to complain to, I'll listen.
I think she's actually worried for me.
So what did you think of the trial today? I'm glad he doesn't understand English after all. If he did, he would have been scared out of his mind by that trial.
Hey, all's well that ends well. You have to be more goal-orientated. If he's innocent, we win.
No, if he's found not guilty, we win.
Matchy might not understand English, but I bet he gets it better than you do.
Matchy will not understand English, but I bet he gets that better than you do.
Hey?
I'm glad Amara testified. What a great person. She even got Matchy off the hook by naming another suspect.
Down in the Gabiners, the detective. I wonder if Matchy knows what happened. I mean, if he could follow how the trial went at all. If no one's told him there's a new suspect, how would he know? Hey.
What is it, Apollo?
No, it's nothing. I must be imagining it.
Imagining what, Apollo?
It's just, I couldn't help but feel, I don't know, Matchy. He doesn't understand what we're saying, right?
How could he? He's a young Bulginian. He doesn't speak English.
Yeah, but my bracelet's reacting to him.
Huh? Maybe it's malfunctioning. Or it's scared because you keep making those I'm so mad faces.
Was I that bad? Machi lied about not being able to see. What if that's not all he's lied about?
If you're curious about it, there's only one thing to do. You should ask him.
I think it'll take something big to get him, some kind of undeniable evidence. We'll be back, Machi.
So, Machi, you can see, right? Machi can see and Lamira can't. The whole world's gone topsy-turvy. Sorry, Apollo, I don't think we're getting any information out of Machi. Which makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it does. I probably don't have the evidence on me right now, do I? No, we're gonna look around other places.
Oh, what a great day. It's perfect weather for sleuthing.
The weather matters for an investigation.
Don't some days just feel like magic days or defense days?
Sure, let's get started, shall we?
Right on. Show us your stuff, Apollo.
What stuff?
Your voice training. This is the perfect place for it.
I did enough at home, thanks.
Oh, there's no need to be shy. Keep that up and you know make it on the big stage.
I'm happy in the courtroom, thank you. I am a lawyer.
You're in luck, 'cause it's lawyer weather today. They just want to face the blue sky and shout, "Objection!"
Look, the weather's got nothing to do with lawyers. Let's get going already. There we go. Friggin' glasses. Look, a massive sign for the Guilty as Charged tour. A giant prosecutor Gavin stares out over the arena.
Maybe I can take it to the office when we're done with it.
Where would you put it? You can't even get that thing through a front door.
I'll put it outside. I bet it'd be good for business.
As long as no one comes expecting us to prosecute.
If anyone comes looking for a concert, leave it to me.
Is this part of some twisted plan of hers to make her singing debut, I wonder? What's that creature there?
Oh, it's the police mascot, the Blue Badger.
Huh? It's life-size.
Haven't you seen them around town patrolling the streets? Now even Law and Order has a mascot.
I'd run from that thing even if I weren't a criminal. Why does his head wobble like that when it walks? It's freaky.
I don't think you're showing true Blue Badger spirit, Apollo. Look, a blimp.
The balloons next to it have sponsor ads on them.
Let's see. Big sale, all shirts 50% off.
Oh, it's an Avalon department store next door. Sunshine Coliseum. Sure is living up to its name today.
It's huge. And Mr. Gavin got to play on that enormous stage. I'm so jealous. Someday I'll fight my first battle on this stage.
Battle?
Yeah, it's a coliseum, isn't it?
They don't do gladiatorial contests in these places anymore, Trucy.
Really? I'd no idea. Wonder why they stopped.
Sometimes I worry about her.
Ah, Mr. Attorney.
Lemuel, I'm sorry about today.
There's nothing you need to apologize for. You were merely defending Miyachi. Are you okay? Alone, I mean. Humans are blessed with 5 senses. Even robbed of one, we get by. For it does make being a witness rather difficult. Speaking of seeing, you knew who you were before we spotted you just now. And we weren't even talking. I heard your footsteps several times a day before. Oh, you must have great ears.
Ears that heard the crime taking place, or so she claimed yesterday. But how? That was quite a statement you made today in court about hearing Darren Crescen's voice at the scene of the crime.
I did not know his name, but I never forget a voice. As I said in court, I was on my way backstage from the stage. That's when I heard his voice.
I'm guessing Darren and Mr. Latus were talking about something.
The next moment I heard those gunshots.
Why didn't you call security?
To be honest, the noise was quite frightening. I never imagined the gunshots might be real, and I was in quite a hurry myself. I left the scene at once. So it really was Darren's voice she heard?
Yeah. At least she certainly thinks it was.
I met Machi before my debut as Lemar. I was sitting in a restaurant in Bulgaria, and he was...
And he was playing the piano?
Yes. He was very kind to me when he learned I could not see.
Is that when you started playing opposites?
With Machi pretending he couldn't see. Ugh, no, it wasn't then.
I think I fucked up then. Is that when you started playing opposites with Machi pretending he couldn't see? There we go.
That began after our major debut, after I became known as the landscape painter in sound.
It must
have been tough for Machi, pretending he couldn't see, all the while acting as your eyes. We held hands always. He could write with his finger on my palm to signal to me things I should know. He's a smart, gentle boy.
I think I see what she's getting at. Machi would never harm a soul. About Mr. Latus.
Yeah, he was Interpol agent, I hear.
So you had no idea?
Of course not, no one did. I guess it's what it means to be undercover.
But someone was after him. They had to know who he really was.
Why did he pose as my manager? I don't understand.
You have no idea?
I can only assume he was investigating me, but why?
What makes you think that?
Perhaps it's not so, but I cannot deny the possibility. Because of my condition. As my present is veiled in darkness, so too is my past clouded for memory.
Clouded, right.
The darkness that I fear is not the darkness I see when I open my eyes. The real darkness lies in my heart.
In your heart?
I have no memory of the time before I became Lamira. I woke from darkness into darkness, you might say. I was seen in a restaurant those days.
What was it she said about not being able to remember the light?
I do not know how I passed. Perhaps I committed some terrible crime in my past. Everything before becoming Lamira is lost to me. But I don't think you... I can think of no other explanation. Why else would an agent of Interpol approach me? Do you think...
Do you think your past might be related to this case?
No way, that seems really unlikely to me. I mean, you're such a sweet person, Laminoir. I thank you, Matt. I thank you. Machi, too. He tells me this often when I fear who I might have been.
Hey look, a part of the carpet's been torn up here.
That was the part we did the luminol testing on in court.
Luminol. Right.
You know what I couldn't stop thinking? Who's going to pay for this carpet?
As long as it's not us. Maybe the shooter.
I guess it's true what they say. Crime doesn't pay.
I would hope the carpet replacement costs weren't the only thing holding you back. The murder weapon, so it belonged to Mr. Latos.
This makes no revolvers look like water guns.
Mr. Latos was a big man. But how about the person who shot him? Would they have been about his size? Look at all the electronics, they must be sound related.
Don't see a bunch of machines like this make you just want to fiddle with...
Okay. That's the ladder we used to climb to the stage tower. Not on my mind to forget anytime soon.
Me neither. I'll never be able to climb another tower again without thinking about it, you know?
I'll never be able to climb a tower again, period.
I think he said, I'm sorry, I cannot speak your language. You are very beautiful, fair maiden.
This is why I never trust a translator. I marked Dr. Bomb on court today. It was Darren.
Loma said she'd never forgotten a voice, right? That's so cool.
I guess.
What's that called again? Elephant ears? I bet that's what they're called.
Somehow I don't think that means what you think it means. And she has to be wrong this time.
Wrong? Why?
I mean, look, those gunshots were during the concert.
That's right. I was burning up the dance floor at the time.
Right. Did you happen to look up on stage? Maybe at Darren even?
You bet I did. He's one of the governor's guitarists after all. He's so cool. Oh.
Right. All the governors have a rock-solid alibi. He couldn't have shot Mr. Latus backstage.
But Loma heard him, didn't she? She heard Darren backstage, right?
Somebody's either wrong or lying very badly here.
An Interpol?
An Interpol agent.
I was wondering, what is this Interpol anyway?
Eh? Interpol? They're the guys who catch international criminals.
Why can't I just call them International Police instead of making up some silly name?
Trucy, I'm going to sit you down when I tell you this, love. Anyway, you think he was investigating Lamimore?
Huh? Why'd anyone do that? She's not a criminal, she couldn't be.
Don't be fooled by appearances, is all I'm saying.
Remember, I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palm coin at 50 paces.
If only it were that easy. In any case, I know he's working on something.
I wonder if it was something that has something to do with something. That something being our case. The last something, I mean.
Something like that. Frankly, the whole thing's making my head hurt. What was Mr. Letus up to? Trucy, was that another one of your tricks?
It wasn't me. I can't even make Mr. Hat laugh like that.
Oh, this fucker! Wherever the Mundans gives away to miracles, the word is whispered, Gramaria.
Hey, the other day!
We meet again. Nice to meet you. Who are you? And please stop smirking like that.
Ah, it's you! Uncle Valance!
Uncle Valen? He's your uncle?
No, silly. It's the great Gamir. Valen Gramir. The Grand Magician.
Yes, it is I, the great Valen Gramir, as seen on television. Can you please stop smirking like that? It's been a while, Miss Trucy. 7 years to be exact. My, how you've grown.
Good to see you again, Uncle Valance. You look exactly the same.
I hate to intrude, but what's a great magician doing paying us a visit? I believe it was you who wished to see me, so be quick with your questions. And do not quail, quake or quiver, I am quite tame. Though my stardom may sear the sight, I'm quite down to earth when need calls. He does have a certain aura to him, it's true.
I was asking about the case, Apollo.
His aura sure isn't lost on our magician in the making. She's practically driven with enthusiasm.
After all, Uncle Val's one of Daddy's best friends. That's why I call him Uncle.
Huh? Daddy? You mean Mr. Wright?
No, I mean, my real daddy.
Trucy's real father? Once upon a time, Troop Gramea included 2 grand magicians. Myself, Valen Gramea, and my partner, Zach Gramea. And this Zach was...
He was my real daddy.
Trucy's father, a magician. I guess it makes sense. I had no idea.
There wasn't much point talking about it, not now he's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not lonely. I've got my daddy after all. And you make me laugh, Apollo.
Glad I'm good for comic relief, at least.
Not that I see daddy around much these days. Wait, Apollo, don't tell me you don't know about Troop Gramea.
Troop Gramarye? No. It does sound kind of familiar. Oh, lost life, lamentably listless lad! Do not know of the greatest troop of magicians on the planet! Valen Gramarye. The name does begin to surface in my mind. It's a name I heard on television as a child.
You bet you've heard the name. He made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park. And he made all the gold disappear from a safe. And escaped from a high security prison.
You said he's a magician. I opened the locked soul heart's chain by mediocrity. That's a true miracle of Troop Gramarye. Wait,
What, Apollo?
I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago. Weren't you with someone else, like a duo?
A duo?
Yeah, you had a partner. Something Gramarye. Yes, Zach Gramarye. A masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining showmanship. Why is everyone so quiet?
Daddy.
Daddy? Huh? Oh, no way. Ugh, I've been remiss in remembering my reasons for my visit. Reasons? 2, in fact. The first being, of course, to see you, Miss Trucy.
You don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valent.
I'm sure you are. Not one for modesty, are you? When I encountered you at the Colosseum the first time in 7 years, I could fain not contain my emotions. I wept oceans. And to learn you how to defend this poor pianist, that blinded boy, was hot topic of talk among the staff, you know. And defend him you did.
Well, it wasn't all my doing.
I'm his defense attorney, actually. My other reason for coming here today was this.
That's a videotape?
Quite so. A recording of the concert, no less. I bought it for you, Trucy, on behalf of Troop Gramarye. Will you watch it? I'm guessing he helped with the magic trick side of it then.
That's almost as good as it was live. So, what's the word? Mysterious?
There are more mysterious things than her song going on. Way more mysterious. This valiant Gramarye has good reason to be here today. But I wonder what his reasons were to be at the concert.
What's this? You'd ask for a miracle free of fee? Then thy wish be granted, thy will be done. The evidence evicted into the ether.
No evicting, please. Are all magicians like this, I wonder? So I was wondering, let's start in the middle of the song there.
I didn't see a stun.
What about Larimar vanishing and reappearing?
Oh, that! I guess I used to see it happen. I didn't really notice.
So young to be so jaded. A simple sleight of hand, a petite prestidigitation. A modicum of magic from me to you.
So that's why you're at the concert.
Yes, I was there to watch my trick take to the air. So you're the one who knows how it was all done.
Of course, I'm like a deity with the stage as my domain. I suffer no mystery upon these floodlit boards, not grass tightly twixt my fingers. It's a potent primeval power I possess.
Well, do you think you could tell me how it was done?
Hey now!
Trucy?
That's like totally against the rules, Apollo.
Not doing a murder investigation, it isn't. Manon, for my illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also what? Recall the terrible occurrence happened later, well after my illusion entranced the audience. Oh, don't even ask, I won't answer.
Too bad for you, Apollo.
Whose side are you on?
I, valiant Gramarye, must now make my leave, Miss Trucy.
There's no need to rush, Uncle Valen. You should stay a while.
I'm afraid I cannot. I may not, I shall not. I have been asked to assist with the analysis and shall slink back into the scene. So, you'll be at the concert venue today? Oh, you'll be at the concert venue today. Correct. If you could call on me, come to the Colosseum. See you later, crocodile.
With a word of his cloak and a wink of his eye, he turned and walked out through the door. Normally.
Well, there you go, Apollo. Let's get cracking.
Right. Valiant Gramarye. I've got a few more things to ask him. Foremost among them, that bit of magic that made Larimar disappear. And how he knows Trucy and her real father.